Hey guys, so this week's new releases and sneak peeks. So first we have a look at the MAC Cosmetics Brandon Maxwell collection. I don't really know much about Brandon Maxwell. I know that he's a fashion designer, but these colors are just so generic. I just find that a lot of these MAC collaborations just seem so generic. I like the green and I like the pastel pink, but it's like the two reds, generic red. I know that there's only so many colors that you can really do, but I just feel like, especially with MAC, it gets really repetitive. Makeup Geek have their pumpkin spice eyeshadow palette. I'm finding that they're doing a lot of natural eyeshadow palettes. Like they had one a little while ago which was very similar to this, but it was a little bit more browny. But to be fair, it's like if you were to put them next to each other, you probably wouldn't even notice much of a difference. Like this one isn't different from their previous one, and I would have expected that if you're going to do one eyeshadow palette which is natural, let the next one be a little bit more vibrant and then go back to another natural one. Do you know what I'm saying? So that it breaks up all of the neutrality, because to be honest, it's kind of like it doesn't matter which one you pick, they're both natural. Kat Von D is coming out with a customizable magnetic palette. This looks nice. I really like the patterns on the edge. It almost looks like a picture frame. And I like the shades that they have inside this palette as well. Obviously you'll be able to choose whichever shades that you want for your own palette if you were going to get this. I don't particularly think that I would even bother to get this because it's kind of like, it's just a magnetic palette. You can get magnetic palettes for cheap on like AliExpress or whatever, and I'm not really into customizable palettes unless I'm going to get the shadows as well. So if I have, for example, I have a Makeup Geek one, I have all Makeup Geek shadows inside. I've got a Kiko one, it has all Kiko shadows inside. Inglot, and I've recently purchased a Sugar Pill one and it's got 2 Sugar Pill shadows inside. I need to get another 4. So I'm not the kind of person who likes to mix and match inside the customizable palettes. I like to keep the brand with the brand. Like that's just how I am. But yeah, this isn't really, it's not for me. It's very beautiful though. Sananas Beauty is coming out with a lip pencil and a liquid lipstick. Is this a new brand? So it looks, I don't know who Sananas is, or hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But this is a really nice brown lip pencil liquid lipstick combo, and I think it suits her skin tone. It is really nice, I can't even deny it. But I think I've got shades which are like that anyway, so. So Becca and Hattie Schmidt is coming out with their own highlighter. I really like the print, and I can't deny that I do like that it's a pale pink. I like shades like this on my skin. Like when I just put a little bit, when I'm doing a nice pretty pink kind of look, oh my gosh. But yeah, this does look really pretty, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. KKW is coming out with the Cherry Blossom collection. The palette is cute. I can't get down with the packaging for like her lipsticks and stuff. Like the see-through plastic, it just looks so cheap. But the thing is, if the packaging was cheap looking and the price was cheap, I couldn't complain. But it's like cheap looking, big price tag. I can't deal with that. I really can't. But anyway, it's an eyeshadow palette. It looks like there is some lipsticks, some lip liners as well. And are these blushes? Like those singles, are those blushes? I think they might be blushes. It's pretty. It's pretty, I can't deny it. And I am kind of interested in the palette, but at the same time it's kind of like, I know I have these shades. So am I really going to be spending $45 on a palette? Probably not. LC Cosmetics coming out with concealers and what looks like 2 loose powders as well. I haven't tried anything from them before, so I think I'd like to see somebody do some kind of review, try on, swatches, something, so that I can see what they're about. I really like this, the Colourpop Cosmetics Animal Print collection. Like forget everything else, that palette, I can't do that. That's nice. I would love to have that in my collection. They've got a highlighter palette, they've got some lipsticks. And are those liquid lipsticks or are those like liquid eyeshadows? I'm not 100% sure. But the eyeshadow palette, right up my street, love. Alban Alban. Urban Outfitters are coming out with their own beauty line. Okay, so from here it looks like they've got a couple of eyeshadows, or eyeshadow palette. They've got hand cream. It looks like they've got some lippies here going on. The Wake Up pen, what's that? Is that like a concealer, or is that some kind of under eye thing? I'm not too sure. The eyeshadow palette, which has like the dark purple in the middle, like a mint green, pink, the one without the gold, that one I'm really feeling. I really like that. I'm not too sure what the prices are going to be like, but there is an Urban Outfitters not too far from where I work, so if and when this drops in Urban Outfitters, I might go have a look and take a swatchy poo, and if it's any good, then I might pick it up. Rodin are bringing out this highlighter, which looks absolutely amazing. I like this. I love the print. Not too sure about the marbled highlight colors, because I don't know what it's gonna be like what is it, what shade is it? And plus it's 50 bucks. Yo, people are up there with these prices, but they do it because they know that people are going to buy it. Sondra Deluxe and MAC are coming out with a lipstick. This red, even though it's just a generic red, as we all know, it's really pretty on her. It's so pretty on her. Love it. Can't deny it. It just looks really nice on her. Can't deny it. Wet n Wild are coming out with the Fantasy Makers collection. I guess this is for Halloween. I thought we left rainbow highlighters like back at the beginning of last year, or at the end of the year before. I don't know. But that zombie highlighter blush thing, that nice. That's like, I have an eyeshadow like this. I have an eyeshadow that's just like that by NARS. It's either called Cassiopeia or Pasiphae. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of those. It's like this green with this brown undertone, and it's, oh, beautiful. So I won't need to buy this Wet n Wild one because I already have that. And let's be honest, pressed powders are pressed powders. You can use them for whatever you want, and I wouldn't use that as a blush anyway. Nabla Cosmetics are coming out with the matte collection. That's pretty. That is beautiful, and that is perfect for fall. I'm not too sure how much it is, but this is pretty. L'Oreal are coming out with the Glow Mon Amour highlighting drops and blush. Did these smell like raspberry and watermelon? I'm not too sure, but I really like the watermelon blush. That I think would look pretty on me. Not sure about the highlight drops though. I'd have to probably swatch those, but nice. Estee Lauder, I don't know if we've spoken about this, but they've dropped the Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powders. These are beautiful. They're $47 each. Oh my gosh. Are these are two different colors, right? They must be. Yeah, these are pretty. You know what? The thing is, I can really appreciate a pretty print, and I think it makes me want it even more. But I have to just remind myself, like, Sinead, are you really going to be spending 47 bucks on a highlighter when you've got so much highlight? No, Sinead, you don't need it. You don't. P. Louise are coming out with this eyeshadow palette, which has 18 super pigmented matte shades. It's £40. 40 pounds! Oh my gosh. They're not ramping. They are not playing. Pretty, but it's not £40 pretty. Vizia are coming out with the Libertine eyeshadow palette. This is the same packaging as there's one that I have, Trist. The Trist palette. Obviously these are just different colors. So this is nice. I'm not too keen on the color selection. I appreciate that they have transition shades and then they've got their bright shades. But this to me is more summer, when we're going into autumn or fall, as you guys call it. But this screams summer to me, not autumn. But listen, you can wear whatever eyeshadows you want, because I do. Zoeva are coming out with the Premier collection. I like that whenever they do an eyeshadow palette, they do a blush palette to accompany it. So this has an eyeshadow palette as well as a blush palette. Pretty. But there's another eyeshadow and blush palette combo that they have. I can't remember what it's called, but it's more pink, it's more natural, it's more nudie. I like that one. So if I was to get any of them, it would be from that collection. Natasha Denona is coming out with the gold palette. I'm not keen on this at all. Not from this picture anyway. I think it probably washes out the colors. And she also has a 5-pan the mini star palette, which is 25 bucks. $25 for 5 shadows. Like, that is madness. I think that's, it's just crazy. Ooh, another really pretty one. Laura Mercier with the Hour Face Illuminator palette, which is $58. I love the print. Seriously, packaging can really make someone want something, because these shades are not anything new. They're nothing spectacular. They're nothing but print, man. Oh, pretty, pretty. Oh, Naima Tang and MAC, they are collaborating and bringing out a red lipstick as well. This is supposed to be like a blue based red. I'm not sure if I like it, and I think it's because of the finish. I think the finish is very, it's not matte. I like matte finishes, and I think it would have been nice if this was a matte on her. But either way, for her to have a collaboration with MAC, go for it, girl. Congratulations, Naima. Oh, something that I do like and that I am interested in is the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks. Ooh, these are nice. These remind me of the Pat McGrath lipsticks. She brought out some lipsticks, I think it was beginning of this year, which are like the ultra matte. It's like, these look like the same texture as a rose petal. It's that kind of thing. These are just so beautiful. I really want to go into store and try these. I'm going to find out when they are dropping, because I definitely want to try a couple of those shades out, because a few of those shades are looking nice to me. And lastly, the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2. This is pretty. But these look like they're all shimmers. Yeah, they're all shimmers. So you're gonna need to have an accompanying palette which has like your matte transition shades and all of that, so that you can use this if you're into that kind of thing. Like, there's no rules to makeup, and if you want to have like an all shimmer look, then do your thing. But what, like, the trend at the moment is to have like a matte transition, to have matte on the corner and then have like shimmer on the lid. But hey, that's how I would use it. I would have to draw for another palette, but it's pretty nonetheless. I'm sure it looks a lot nicer than this, because this has been swatched out clearly, as you can see from this picture. So out of everything, what are you interested in? Me, I'm interested in the Colourpop palette, that animal print palette, the L'Oreal blushes, the watermelon blush, and I think that's it. Oh no, sorry, obviously, and the MAC lipsticks. That's what I'm interested in trying out, buying out, whatever out. So let me know down in the comment section, what are you interested in? What will you be buying? Or are you just going to be holding onto your coin for dear life? Because hey, before you know it, it's going to be Christmas and you're going to have to be buying everybody and their mama some presents. So let me know down in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.